German MP demands Trump's Berlin envoy be expelled for pledge to empower right-wing. German politician Martin Schulz has called for Donald Trump's Berlin envoy to be expelled after he said he would seek to empower anti-establishment parties across Europe. Richard Grenell, the U.S. ambassador to Germany, said he was hoping to encourage people to rise up against elites. In an interview with Breitbart, Mr. Grenell said, "I absolutely want to empower other conservatives throughout Europe, other leaders. I think the election of Donald Trump has empowered individuals and people to say that they can't just allow the political class to determine before an election takes place, who is going to win and who should run." The American's comments prompted Mr. Schulz to describe him as being a far-right colonial official as the German opened fire during an interview with TAG-SK. The former European Parliament president accused Mr. Grenell of acting as a political representative, opposed to the neutral stance he should take as an ambassador. Mr. Schulz said, "What this man is doing is unprecedented in international diplomacy." Sarah Wagenknecht, co-chair of the left-wing Die Linke party, demanded Mr. Grenell be recalled to Washington. She said, "If people like U.S. Ambassador Richard Grenell believe they can dictate like a lord of the manor who rules in Europe and who doesn't, they can no longer remain in Germany as a diplomat. If the federal government is serious about the democratic sovereignty of our country, it should not invite Grenell for a chat over a coffee, but expelled him immediately." The German government has asked Mr. Grenell to clarify his comments on his first visit to the foreign minister on Thursday. Right-wing parties standing on anti-immigration platforms are starting to make gains across Europe, with notable success in Italy and Slovenia. Mr. Grenell has not expressed public support for right-wing anti-immigration party AfD, but has described his admiration for Austrian Chancellor Sebastian Kurz, who heads up the right-wing coalition in Vienna. The American said, "Look, I think Sebastian Kurz is a rock star. I'm a big fan." Mr. Grenell also notably provoked controversy within hours of officially starting his role after tweeting German companies should wind down operations immediately in Iran, following Mr. Trump's announcement that the U.S. was pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal.